explorers, and welcome back to the channel. The Forsaken Explorer NZ here, and I've brought you here to a beautiful villa built in 1910. The first owners lived here for approximately 71 years, from 1910 up until 1981, and then the next owners after that were sporadic. It was 3 years, 3 years, 3 years, and another 3 years. Then after that, the property was owned for approximately 10 years and then another 12 years until it got sold 6 months ago. Sold for $1.3 million. The property was first sold for $29,000 after it was originally built, after 71 years of the first owner of the farm living in it. So yeah, it's now going to be either removed from site or demolished, and there's about 4 or 5 houses that are also gone. It's the first of the farmhouses for this area, and it's grave in history. Without further ado, let's get to the explore and have a look at this beautiful old 1910 villa. Cheers explorers, let's get to the explore. Right, so over here we have beautiful woodwork of the original fireplace, which is now a gas fireplace. We have beautiful detail with this wood paneling around the mantelpiece, and also a servery here which goes through into the next room in there, and also still has the original backboard over here from the original light fittings, which have been changed. Beautiful wood paneling, and we have the kitchen in here. We'll come back out through the kitchen on the way out, and we shall have a look at other areas. But it has beautiful double hung windows and shelving right around the wood paneling, where you can put your knickknacks up here. So it has had a few extensions over the years. This part's original. So here we have, I believe, the original lounge area. The room we would have been probably was a dining room, as there is a servery here, and it has been fitted with a gas fake fireplace, which would have probably been a mod con to keep it warm, and you can see where the TV would have been mounted here with holes in the wall from, and even the dust from where the large TV would have been. But this servery is pretty cool. And the skirting boards, all that nice detail there. Very awesome. This beautiful wood paneling door in Rimu. The detail around the doors and the architraves. It's just awesome. We have the front door foyer area where you'd come in, your grand entrance. And I do believe this house is getting transported now because it is cut in half. There is a saw cut there. So they have cut this house in half, even on the floor here. So it will be getting transported, which is great news. Now I'll just retrieve a light because it's dark in this room. Right, so back with the light, we have another beautiful room here. Double wardrobe in there. But I am super pleased, explorers, that this house is going to be brought back to life, and that they have, in fact, this is probably the only time I'll be happy that a house has been cut in half, because that means that someone's bought this beautiful villa and they're going to transport it in the two halves. As I said, you can see where they've braced it and done the saw cut into the two halves. So we have another bedroom here. So the one we were just in, I'm not sure if this is the master bedroom or not. I'm actually still getting my bearings on the house as well. And then we have our photographer. So this is the next room here. This is slightly smaller, but it also has a double wardrobe and extremely beautifully high ceilings, which is just awesome. And like I say, I love that detail of that high skirting boards there, and the gold knobs here. Door knobs, that is. Don't be rude. And again, the architraves around the door. So heading into the next room, and we have an absolutely beautiful clawfoot bath. just absolutely wonderful, this clawfoot bath. And yeah, where's this one made? Made in Great Britain. Ah, very nice clawfoot bath. And we have some more wardrobes. I don't believe this would be the bathroom though. More double wardrobes here. Oops, and a mirror on the inside. Oh, New Zealand bear there. Lion red bear. Not my favourite bear. What do we have in this wardrobe then? Not a mirror on that one. It does have an upper compartment up there, and storage. You can put your suitcases and stuff on top. Well, I would anyway. A different type of door handle on this one with a key lock. Very beautiful looking though. And here's the bathroom. This is where the clawfoot bath would have resided, probably along this wall here next to the toilet, so it may have been a bit of a squeeze. Ah, very high ceiling again. Extractor fan up there. Very nice plum purple colour. Quite like those dark colours on these old houses. Yes, the bath would have been there. You can see where the rails would have hung above for the curtain tracks. And again, a beautiful precision, clean cut right down the centre of the house. So truly is being done by professionals. Now we're into the kitchen, and it has some overhead hooks there where you can hang your pots and pans, stuff up there, which is pretty cool as well. And look at this, a lovely 5-burner gas burner. You could almost call that 6 with the size of that large one in the middle. Isn't that awesome? Beautiful big stove and an overhead extractor fan, and some nice old shelving with the beveled edges. Very nice. The window is a bit funny looking. It has these funny little locks here to open this window here. It's a bit tight to open now, it's probably pretty old. And we have some shelving here. Part of it has been removed for the cut in the wall, and it looks like there was a bit of a compartment there so they can run the pipes for the water, because you can see the pipes down there. That is pretty cool. So the laundry, what have we got in the laundry? So it's got a drying rack where you can raise and lower with a pulley system up here. So you can hang your washing, hang it up, out of sight, out of mind, let it dry. Large cupboards inside that are a bit hard to open with the broken walls on the floor. Recently renovated too, you can see new jib in there, quite a new jib. Sometimes they have the expiry date there, so it's actually from the 20th of the 4th, 2005. You can read right there if you can. I can't quite get the right angle. So that was the manufacturer date, or the DOM, date of manufacture of that jib. And I must not forget to show you the overhead cupboards in here. And the jib also 20th of the 4th, 2005 for that DOM, date of manufacture. Now there was a roof that's been pulled off the front, so they're storing the clear light here. So we'll just step around that best we can without making too much crinkly noises. And no idea what's in here. Another bathroom. Oh, and it's attached to this bedroom here. Pretty much as an ensuite. So that would have been, this is an extension of this part down the stairs here. And I couldn't find a date on that, sorry. So, see if we can work it out based on some of the bits and pieces. And we all go. And you can see all the piping's been removed for the shower. So this is somewhat abandoned, this place, due to the fact that it was purchased over 6 months ago and has been sitting for a while. It did have big double garaging. It did also have a large swimming pool. They are now gone. The land is bare around it, ready to remove the place. And small wardrobe, if this is in fact the master bedroom. Very low ceilings, very cold in here. Looking at I probably would call this an 80s extension. It has a 70s wood window, but this coving up here is a bit more slightly bulkier than what they were used to use back in the 50s, and it's a repurposed one that they would use. And the fact that they've just put Remo around the floor there as a wood trim, just an 18 probably by 70mm piece of Remo around the trim, and then painted it at some point. And may very well be concrete here as well, with how low it is to the ground. I'd say it probably is concrete on the extension. And we have another lower room down here, and it is a bit of a mess down in there to climb over stuff. So we'll just show you like that, because there's so much stuff to climb over like that. And it does have downlights. They've recessed them into the ceiling, being that it is a lower ceiling height. But the house would have ended at this point where I'm standing here, more than likely, but it has got lower ceilings here. So this may have been a veranda porch area, looking at the lowering of the ceilings, and the house may in fact even ended here. This may in fact even be the exterior weatherboards of the property. So there's not too much more to see. The lights are quite nice, but I really like this room in particular, so we'll just do a slow pan around the ceiling and the walls to give you a wee look. And that wood paneling, I just love this wood paneling. Truly is a work of art to have this, and that servery window is pretty cool too. We never did actually try and see if we can open that, so just imagine that. It does open, in fact. Opening that and handing through your partner their dinner. You know, they got home from work or whatever, and the wife, 1950s housewife, or even 1910 wife back in the days that did the house duties, cook the dinner in the kitchen and pass it through the servery into the lounge from this dining room area or second lounge area. And no, it's not a bad looking kitchen actually. Let's see if there's anything see if we can find any information of I couldn't find any information on the owners, being that this place is in fact being moved on. I really think that it's important to try and give a little bit of information on the history. As I said, 1910, and it's had, I think it was about 7 or 8 owners from the time it's been built. So it's 2021 currently, so the house is, in fact, it would make it 111 years old, so older than most people still around. So yeah, that's about all there is to see at this place. Well, explorers, that's all there is to find here at this location. And if you do like this awesome 111-year-old villa, then please do remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and remember to check out the photography at the end of the video. We always do a gallery at the end if you stick around, by Mortography, or Morticia from Morticia's Land Photography, and she'll have some awesome photography that she's done on her telephone to show you guys. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it having a look around as well. I love old properties like this. This is sort of right up my alley. So we are going to cruise on out of here, and we'll catch you on the next video. That's all for today, guys. Cheers, over and out.
shit knocking.